Nothing sacred. Ever so often, the hallowed halls of nerddom have their gates battered in by the forces of fugly films who question why we like hot women. The Banshee Horde rolls in like a fog, wielding the Bechtel test like Soul Edge, ready to hack down the first weeb dumb enough to defend boob armor and fiction. The first attack is typically reasonable. What is or isn't a well-rounded female character? What are her strengths and weaknesses? Trick question, dumbass. They don't have weaknesses. Ladies, let me stop you right here. You have entered a club that, while you are more than welcome to enter, was not meant for you. The DJ does not take requests. Years ago when I was collecting comic books with my brother, you know what I didn't see at the comic shop? Women! You think there were a bunch of California tens cosplaying as Sue Storm 30 years ago? After decades of misfires and bullshit made for TV movies, someone had the crazy idea. Hey, what if we gave a shit? Just when the MCU gets a win in the bag, I hear a distant call you can damn near set your watch to. I saw a few lady tickety-talkies explaining the difference between classic Coke Natasha Romanoff and the messianic Yelena Belova, aka New Hotness. Yelena turned my feed into Gyno Glazing Central. One of the talkers asked her male friends if Florence Pugh was actually attractive, and they all said, no, not really. Oh, really? Really? This, you're not attracted to this? Your friends are gassing your head up or they don't respect your intelligence. That crazy response raises eyebrows, flags, and questions. The first of which, how is San Francisco this time of year? Yelena is an extreme departure from Widow. However, ladies, if you're going for attainable representation, I give your hero insertion and my horizontal insertion about the same odds when it comes to Florence Pugh. 3 counters to that Bechtel bullshit. Natasha is not only a competent agent, she is shown to be adept at manipulation, in addition to having a tactical acumen that makes her an asset in situations where her physical strength is ineffective. Above all, the scars inflicted by the Red Room did nothing to weaken her resolve. You know, Hollywood, not everyone needs to be torn down and deconstructed. Her sacrifice in Infinity War was meaningful and not merely the catalyst for a man's story arc. She might have been mostly about her mission in the first few outings, but some people are just about their jobs. I would put her character development well above Hawkeye's. His debut was staring menacingly down from a crane, and his finale was a Christmas special. Yelena went through the Red Room with Nat, and you would be right to say the experience didn't define her. Hell, it didn't do any lasting damage. She even makes light of the operation to her dad, Red Guardian. Much of her portrayal teeters on ASPD. Yelena's stress point derives not from the carnage left in her wake, but the fact that the carnage has no meaning. Is she trying to erase her past? Nah, she good. If you have issues with a woman using what she's got to get what she wants, you could take that up with the Godfather of Soul. Men are extremely susceptible to the allure of a beautiful woman. If Scarlett Johansson walks up to 10 security guards asking for the entrance into their secret lair, at least one of them is going to respond with, sure, but what that mouth do?
I want one.
No.
Yelena doesn't consider herself the honeypot because she's the hammer. Like many tattooed buzz cuts, she looks down on contorting herself into a box to get the job done. I get it, but most secret agents don't brute force their way into a fortified complex for intelligence when whining and dining accomplishes the same task. Hashtag candlelight probing. My final point shouldn't be one of contention. In a world of the Avengers, you have to pull your weight as a regular human next to a dude who can knock down a building. Natasha and Yelena satisfy the same function in their teams. The difference is, Widow stands beside highly effective soldiers, and the Thunderbolts is a disjointed hodgepodge with Yelena at its focus. Yelena is the nocturnal emission starter kit for hypocritical women applauding heroines written exactly like men. She's tough, stoic, covered from head to toe in Kevlar, and doesn't give 2 squirts about appealing to the male gaze. She is a total badass who skipped all the girly electives in the Red Room. All I can say is her testosterone levels might be a smidge low, but catching her standing at the urinal would not be a standout moment in my day. Marvel writes Widow differently from a man. Her character can't be gender swapped and have the same effect. Admittedly, the weak element of her infertility being a negative factor was off-putting to me because it was written like it was a choice. It was a hard sell for me as well, cause no one is kicking her out of bed for eating crackers or being uterus free. Some say it's a plus. Thanks for joining me for another episode. If you like my style, I implore you to click on one of these videos. As for the next time you need entertainment reviews or chuckles to chase away the blues, look to the shadows and bang!